Start with an eerie, atmospheric tone, speaking slowly and deliberately. Have you ever heard a sound so chilling it feels like ice crawling up your spine? A sound that doesn't belong to this world? On the rain-swept nights, when a thick, ghostly fog blankets the Hollow Creek Bridge, they say you can hear it. A woman crying. It's a cry so cold, so utterly broken that it feels like it could stop your heart. This is the legend that drew Daniel, a young, skeptical photographer, to the bridge one particularly stormy night. He was determined to debunk the local folklore, to capture the so-called truth with his camera. As thunder cracked open the sky, he stood on the aging wooden planks. The only light coming from his camera's headlamp, which flickered erratically. The air was thick, with the smell of wet earth and decay. Water dripped rhythmically from the bridge's underbelly like a slow, ominous clock. And then he heard it. It started soft, a faint, sorrowful sob echoing from the darkness beneath him. It was a sound of pure despair. "Hello?" Daniel called out, his voice barely a whisper, swallowed by the storm. Silence was his only reply, save for the drumming rain. He aimed his camera into the mist below. That's when he saw her. A figure emerged from the swirling fog, a woman in a tattered white dress, standing ankle-deep in the churning black water of the creek. Her long, dark hair was plastered to her face, hiding her features. "Are you hurt? Do you need help?" Daniel whispered, his skepticism melting into a very real, very cold fear. He took a hesitant step closer, his finger ready on the shutter. Slowly, agonizingly, she lifted her head. The hair fell away from her face, and Daniel's breath caught in his throat. But her eyes, they were voids. Two pools of absolute, endless black. The heartbreaking sobs twisted, contorting into a high, chilling laughter that seemed to come from everywhere at once, wrapping around him like a shroud. Panic seized him. His camera slipped from his trembling hands, clattering onto the bridge. It continued to record, capturing a chaotic dance of blinding flashes and shadows moving with unnatural speed. The next morning, the storm had passed. The sun shone on a peaceful, glistening Hollow Creek. Police found Daniel's camera abandoned on the bridge, but Daniel himself was gone, vanished without a trace. They reviewed the footage, and the last frame is the stuff of nightmares. It shows the woman's unnaturally pale face, her black eyes staring directly into the lens. But it's what's behind her that truly terrifies. It's just visible. Breaking the surface of the dark water is something small. Something that looks disturbingly like a child's hand. The old-timers in the nearby town weren't surprised. They knew the story. A century ago, a woman named Alina was crossing that very bridge in a horse-drawn carriage during a flash flood. The carriage overturned, and her infant son was swept into the raging creek. Driven mad with grief, Alina threw herself into the water after him. Neither of them ever resurfaced. Ever since that tragic night, her spirit has been tethered to the creek. On stormy nights, she wanders the banks, her cries echoing through the hollow, eternally searching for her lost child. They say she calls out to anyone who will listen, anyone foolish enough to get close, hoping to pull them into the cold, watery embrace with her. Some people now say there's a new sound at Hollow Creek Bridge. If you stand there long enough, on the right kind of night, you can still hear Elena's mournful cries. But underneath it, fainter, is another sound. A man's voice also crying in the dark. Daniel's voice. Maybe he's helping her search, or maybe in the end, she finally found her child. Whatever the truth is, take this as a warning. Never stop at Hollow Creek Bridge after midnight. And if you're driving through the fog and you hear someone crying, don't slow down, don't look back, just run. If this story sent a shiver down your spine, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more haunting tales from the shadows. Thank you for watching, and stay safe out there.